if I can't be a better man, loving you, girl, then I'm through, girl. 'Cause if love can't bring us closer, then I'm screwed, girl. I'll be screwed. They begging you to ride, but for tonight, you shall ride. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but tonight, you shall ride. And we gon' make this shit right. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight, you shall ride. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but tonight, you shall ride. And we gon' make this shit right.
Woo! So there you guys have it. That's number 7, man. I mean, what more can you guys want from me, man? But yeah,
You can be
my
the
person, man, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna keep driving. Fuck it. But yeah, number 7 is the first song off of Chicks Tape 2. Really, the first song where he really starts doing the typical sampling, thing on the Chicks tapes going forward. Remember, Chicks Tape 1, he didn't do none of that. It was just making from scratch, based on the late 2000s, literally in the same time era. I think it dropped in 2010. So, but yeah, Ride just blew my mind, man. When I first heard this joint, because I'm gonna tell you this, I backtracked it. All right, so after I checked out Lost Cause, the first record I ever listened to by Tory, I came to Chicks Tape 2 as my second. And when I heard the skit, cool. But then I heard Ride, I'm like, dog, this dude killed it. Fucking killed it. And blew my fucking mind. The way he flawlessly just performed. I mean, it was only 3 minutes, but fuck it. I thought it was a great performance by Tory. You know what I mean? Brother did his best to really kind of like just shine on this tape, man. And I got no qualms on nothing. It's only 3 minutes, barely, like a few nips under 3 minutes, but like I said, flawless performance, singing, and the songwriting, man. Just listen. Ain't no artist doing the 90s more justice and giving it the rejuvenation that it needed to be fresh and current than Tory Lanez. Alright, much like what The Weeknd is currently doing now for the 80s, which still has some mainstaying power. I feel like the same can be done with the elements from the 90s as long as you do it right. Tory was doing it right, carrying the energy, and that's really why it's in the top 10 and really number 7, because this is one of the tracks where he really does it right, where he represents the 90s right without it feeling like it's old or anything. Like, it just feels like it's rejuvenated, you know what I mean? And he took the sample, and I think probably his best sample that he used to turn into a new song. Probably out of all the samples, feels like the most original of all the Chicks Tape joints, in my opinion. Because literally, the song's called Pony, and he just took the part where it says ride, and he turned it from, as he saw in the picture, from riding the pony to riding in the whip. If you follow the skit, that's exactly what he was doing, man. So I thought that was pretty fucking cool, man. He's like, I ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight, you should ride. Just like I said, I think the biggest thing I'll take from this song that really makes it so high is the songwriting. Lyrics, flawless. Second verse maybe was a little too short. Fussing and fighting. Didn't matter. He took over with his voice and killed it. You know what I mean? With this smooth and silky, soft punches, aka vocals. You know what I mean? So, that's just one thing I gotta point out. Like, dude got it. Dude fucking got it. I'm also in Chinatown, so hopefully you guys was enjoying the fucking view. Except this fucking bus is in the way. But yeah, right, man, easily top 5. This is top 5 of Tory's vocal performances, man. Smooth, not too loud. He'll hit the notes that he needs to, and the melodies are strong. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight you should ride. The way he hit that shit is clean. It's completely different, a completely different take of how Genuine did Pony. If you own it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony. Your saddle's waiting, coming, jump on it. And you flip it to Tory. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight you should ride. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight you should ride. We gon' make it right. I keep confusing last for right. I don't know why I keep thinking he's gonna say we gonna make it last. This we gonna make it right. But either way, like I said, just flawless performance with the way he wrote the song, songwriting, lyrics, as well as how he did it. It's the way he manipulated the melodies in his voice to do that. That was smooth. That was exactly what made the 90s dope when it came to the singing about the 90s. It wasn't about, like, it wasn't always about pulling those crazy ass lines, you know? No, like, the best part, and really just to kind of like bring up a little TLC reference here, it was just all about being cool with it. Like how T-Boss always described herself. She was like, cool. Like her bassline vocals, she was always on point, accurate. I think that's the number one thing I want to point out with Tory. It's not about how loud you are, it's about how accurate you are when it comes to hitting those notes, dog. Simple as that. If there's anything to take from that video, take that right there. Accuracy, man. Look, I ain't begging you to ride. You know what I mean? All it takes is a couple notes, man. Like, if I hit my notes right, that shit gonna be smooth, and it's gonna be, boom, classic, timeless. Same thing with Tory. He can make them hits. He just has to take the time with the melody, progression, and chords when he sings. And he does it when he's smooth and delicate with it. Tempo, slow. Not this, like, say that shit for the New Toronto when you want to go flex. When it comes to R&B, you got to take it down on the tempo. Be delicate. This ain't no new R&B. You got to slow down, all right? So people saying, oh, you know, Tory's one of the greatest R&B artists. Like, Chick State 5 pales in comparison to this because of the way he sang it, the way he performed. That was the biggest key, you know what I mean? You know, pulling that same one-trick liner that really belongs on the New Toronto tape, you know, it's just not gonna fit right. But like, you look at how he talks about Jack Weez, like how Jack Weez, yeah, he sings and all that, but the thing is, he's delicate, he's smooth, he goes with it. You know what I mean? Like how he killed BED, you know what I mean, from Mood. So that's what it's all about, man, when it comes to singing. And Tory's forgotten that. That's the problem with him. He started to get back to it. Lady of Neptune was, I think, his first significant step making forward progress on that. But that's really it, man. I mean, I'm not trying to make this video any longer than it's supposed to be. But yeah, when he's just hitting that shit, you know, with accuracy, man, it's like a sniper. You got to hit that with a sniper. Long distance, boop, boop, boop. Straight headshot every fucking time. That's how Tory's got to do it when he sings and hits those lines, man. The melody progression's got to go like that. After that, he's solid, man. So, look, even if I didn't give you the best example of what I'm talking about, you heard the song, you know it, all right? Just know that that's just all it is, man. It's all about hitting the melodies right. Dude is so good at hitting the right, precise buttons. I mean, like, precision is his game. Not talent or like flexing his vocal cords. It's precision, my nigga. So don't be thinking you gotta roll out like an AK-47. No. Sniper mode. You gotta think like a sniper when you sing. Precision is key to being part of the, you know, your dreams of being the greatest artist when it comes to the singing department. At the very least, precision. Take the time to craft that and you're good. Other than that, look, I already told you. I know if it's something that I've never heard before, it's gonna come from Tory. Ain't nobody gonna do that shit better, hands down. All right, my music, you gonna know what you gonna get. But with Tory, when he's at his best, you don't know what he is thinking and planning. But if I can predict what he's gonna do within the first 10 seconds, like I did on Loner, I already knew how that shit was gonna come. I'm skipping it. I'm telling y'all, that ain't real Tory Lanez music. The dude, when he makes his real music, you don't know what the fuck he's gonna hit you with. Even Tory will tell you that, but he's not gonna really bring it out and let you know if he ain't gonna really listen to what he's gotta say. So that's all I gotta say at that. But with that being said, I ain't begging you to listen, but you should listen to what I had to say as a fan of Tory Lanez if you are. And understand that he's a lot more sophisticated than you think he is. And right now he's just playing games, and he's gotta quit that. He's gotta be way ahead, you know what I mean? And once he finds his passion once more and his drive to keep going forward, does things right, get his tech right, you know what I mean? Instead of coming out here sounding like a regressed, butterfly turned to a caterpillar type of shit, which, that's the last thing you want to see an artist do when they've already found and discovered their fucking zone and their own path. Like, you don't need a detour anymore, just keep going, so once he gets back on this path again, game over, you know what I mean? I think he's gonna be the most difficult nigga. Like, he's gonna be the dude you have to beat if you want to consider yourself the greatest artist. So that's all I gotta say. All right, deuces. I'll see y'all within the next 24 hours when I roll number 6. All right.